ABC, greetings from the UK. Really excited. Last couple of weeks and last few days. Basically, I've managed to find a few grails. I've got one here now, which I'm going to show you, and I've just purchased one today, which hopefully should come. The guy says he'll send it Monday, FedEx, and I'll get it Tuesday. So hope so, because that is the. I don't know. I've got 3 or 4 grails. 3 things that I would consider that I've wanted for such a long time. Another one just because of the gravity of the band I like. Basically, the last one, the other one, is most probably the Oasis album box set. I know someone who's got one. He just won't tell me how much he wants for it, but I will beat it out of him one day. Hi Jason, by the way. The other 3, well, I won't tell you the other 3. I'll tell you because it'll spoil it. Basically, the one I will tell you about is Rammstein's Mutter. Last time I collected, I did have a picture disc of it. Got it, I think, from Holland. Then it cost me £50. That was 7-8 years ago, maybe. And the last time I seen a copy of it was, I think, £70. And again, maybe in Holland, but it was Japanese pressing with the OBI and everything. And if I ever do have free money and I see it again, I'm just going to get it. But I've been tied down with everything this week. First thing I want to let you know, if I've been on a big Mark Lanahan kick recently. Blues Funeral and Black Pudding, which I think he obviously collaborated with someone. Got a new album coming out. I've listened to Screaming Trees, which he was in as well, and I've ordered a vinyl of that because it's absolutely fantastic. I can't get enough of the guy at the minute. I think he's amazing. Did a small stint, I think, in Queens of the Stone Age as well. His voice is really gravelly and really nice to listen to. Very good. If you've ever got a really good stereo, you want to test it out, his voice is amazing. Another project is a lot of duos with Isabel Campbell, who's done a few things, but I think she was in Belle and Sebastian as well. I don't know, obviously, if she was the Belle of Campbell of Sebastian, or whether she was just a bit part thing. I've not really looked into it that much, but I know this is the VC, but the CD VC as well. Basically, I just want to show, I picked up a few CDs. This is what I'm listening to at the minute, which is Isabel Campbell and Mark Lanahan. Keep Me in Mind, Sweetheart. That's very good from what I listened to. I'm only on track 3. This is a fantastic album. Ballad of the Broken Seas. I was raving on about Mark Lanahan and everything in my last video, or a couple of videos back. Went on to have a look on Spotify, an association that he did with Isabel Campbell, and I thought, hang on a minute, that was familiar. I've had this CD for 6+ years. I didn't even freaking know. That's how much of a retard I am. And Sunday at the Devil Dirt. Seen this and this on vinyl. Someone wanted 50 quid for that. You know, I'll be good to paying £50 unless I really want it and it's really rare. This, someone wanted, I've only seen it once. It's currently available £110 on vinyl. You know, it's got to be one of those times where I absolutely want nothing else, and I've got to the point where it's the last thing to finish off my collection most probably. You watch, a couple of weeks I'll be showing that I bought it and I paid that bloody much for it. So, just wanted to make you aware. Isabel Campbell, Mark Lanahan, check it out. Right, I have actually bought some vinyl, so I'll start off with that. Watching one of Craig GRAIL, basically. I'm sorry, I forget your YouTube name. But over in America, I was watching one of his videos, and he said basically Dokken. Now he showed a different one, and I have been watching it, and I will get the one he's shown. But back for the attack, when I was looking on eBay, this came up, starting bid 99p. I won it for 99p, so you can't really lose. I mean, it's in it's in good enough condition. The vinyl's nice and lovely, so that's great. Have a listen to that. Album's really good as well. I'll put that down there. That's my GRAIL. You can't see that. One other thing I picked up, most probably not much on the VC, but Bruno Mars. It's a Doo-Wop and Hooligans, which is his first album. Anybody who's watched my videos in the past has shown Grenade Sessions, which was from this. It's on a nice sort of coloured vinyl, so like a yellowy, greeny kind of vinyl. It doesn't feel 180 gram, but it's still a nice enough little package. Got this for £9. Brand new in its shrink. I mean, you've got a bit of a crease down there, but who cares? You get them anyway. It's the nature of vinyl, isn't it? So that was really nice. Fantastic album as well. These next two, anybody ever ask for a recommendation of some music? They like metal, they like rock, something like that, I will always throw this in there. Until now, I only had the CD, which until not long ago I realised it was actually a promo CD, not for resale. Yet the guy sold it to me. Viking Skull. They're a UK band. Absolutely love them. It's full on balls to the wall kind of metal, really fast. Not like thrash, but if you want a full sound like AC/DC or Metallica kind of thing, full of power, it's fantastic. You can get them. I mean, I struggled to find them to start off with, but I think I'm paid reasonable prices for both of these. But just show you the vinyl, so nice yellow vinyl. This one has got my favourite song on it, which is This Is the End. Absolutely love the song, love the video. If you want to YouTube it, have a look, be my guest. It is fantastic. But so really happy to have that one, and the price I paid for it as well. I think that one, I was watching it on eBay, and there was one going, and it ended up going for like £9, and I missed it because my phone didn't notify me that it was ending. The day before, it was beeping its nuts off at something, the Bruno Mars one, and then that one, it didn't beep, and it was sold on for £9.99. So the only other one that was on there was Buy It Now for £12.95. So I did anyway. I would have paid that all day long for it anyway. It would have just been nice to have got it cheaper. Viking Skull, Chapter 2. Again, fantastic album. And again, I think it's on orangey vinyl. Beautiful. As I say, I love my shiny things. And second from last, very excited about it. Didn't even know it was out. UK bands, big around the world now, but not seeing a lot of it in the VC. But really got into Muse again recently, and this is I've got showed a box set before. I think this is my sort of second foray into vinyl for them, but they did a show in Tokyo this year, and this is the vinyl release of it. So there you go, January 12, 2013, Tokyo. September? I don't know. Super Arena, I won't do it, but Tokyo Sunburn. It's limited to 300. This is 284, and it's in a nice triple gatefold. You see all of that. So if you can see it, I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost like I suppose discoloured, if you can sort of see it, not a splatter, almost as like it's all been melted in as one, which I suppose in some ways it has. I think it's all the same. So let's check one more. Yeah, I can't get enough of Muse at the minute, so similar card thing, and the third vinyl is going to be the same. So, but that was nice. One gripe about these isn't sort of numbered, limited things is they do the cellophane and they stick the flipping sticker on the cellophane. It's like it's shrink wrap. It's a shrink wrap for a reason. It shrinks, the cellophane shrinks. So, you know, when people keep their records in cellophane and the edges come in and they complain because the edges have come down and stuff like that, take the cellophane off, but get a proper sleeve to put it in. But then when you do that with those, the numbering and the stickers come off it. Why don't they? I suppose it's the key to having a nicer, more limited, hand numbered or proper numbered on the back, rather than someone doing 300 and slapping a sticker on it. I suppose it makes it a bit more special, but it most probably takes up more time as well. So my only gripe with that, really, that set. I found it on eBay. It was about £45, I think it was, and UK postage. That was the cheapest I'd seen it for. Different numbers were on there, and nothing really low, but it ranged from £45 to people wanting £100+ for it. So I just thought I'd shoot in and get one quick before it absolutely skyrocketed. And obviously, there's some people there that are actually willing to sell it for the normal price, rather than just make a stupid amount of money on it. You never know, the guy may have 3 more copies and sell them for £200 later on, when a year down the line, when it's stupidly rare. Right, so you've listened to me ramble for this long. Well, hopefully you've not gone. But my Grail, one of the 3 things that I've really wanted, most probably relentlessly from before I collected, so when I collected last time. So other than the Rammstein and the Oasis box set, I now have 2. The other one I'll show hopefully in my next video, but this is my other Grail. But Kasabian's self-titled first album. It's a double 10-inch gatefold Now, the reason sort of this is a GRAIL to me is it's very difficult to get hold of a good copy of it for any reasonable kind of money. You will make a fortune on this if you went into a store and managed to pick one up. In America, you pick one up for $4 or $5 or whatever, $10, $20, you'd still, sell this. You could sell it for a lot more. I've got the other I've got the other 3 albums. This being the other 4. I managed to pick the last one up from my local record store when it first came out. Not a problem. The previous 2 I found on a record site called What Records, which is where I got this one from as well. A bit of a story behind it. I asked him a while ago if he had this because he had it listed, and he said no, so he said he hadn't got it, it had been deleted. And I did notice that an eBay buyer had got it. When I looked, it was the same guy, and so he must have got a copy of it in again. So I emailed him, do you have it? I've asked you before if you said you had, and you said you hadn't. He said, yeah, I've got it. So I've seen this when I looked the other day for it, when I was looking to get this, and I found this. The most expensive I've seen it for was £100, and that was in another country, and £70 again in Holland, and I think the cheapest I've seen it for was a 99p auction starting because the guy had knackered all these covers. He'd only got the vinyl, which was really good, the rest had all been water damaged, hence why it was starting at 99p. I paid 50 for this, brand new, in its shrink, unplayed, and I paid that all day long for it. I think it's fantastic. Didn't have to pay import duties or anything like that if I was going to get it from somewhere else. But the 10-inch singles of these are quite rare as well. I think they press about 1,000 or 3,000, and they're quite meticulous in. So the 10 inches from this album have this kind of cover with different colours, and they fold out posters and everything, and they're really worth their money. And some of them fetch reasonable money. And I've seen one for £30. Someone in my local shop's trying to sell £30 for one of the singles off there. But if no one's listened and no one's heard of Kasabian, they're a UK band, mainly from around Leicester, which is very close to where I live, so hence the kind of the draw towards them. The music's fantastic. They were sort of new for their time, I suppose like Britpop indie kind of rock, but had a certain twist to them that made them more modern and sort of a step on from sort of most bands. 4 albums on, they're huge. I'm not sure if they've cracked America or anything as much, but anybody should have a listen to Kasabian. This is a very good album. A second album is fantastic. Empire has got a few good tracks on it, but it's not as good as the first 2 albums. And the last album, which is Velociraptor, is I suppose still growing on me, but you still got some very good tracks. But all of them will be classics in their time. But check them out. Okay, so I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. Look forward to seeing you again. Hopefully I'll be able to show you a GRAIL that I am absolutely wetting my pants to get hold of. It is that good. I'm like a schoolgirl going out on a first date. It's that good. I now know it's been dispatched. Being dispatched. I've paid for it. I know it's coming. I've had sleepless nights trying to get the money from one place to another for this to still be available. I checked it 3 times yesterday. I checked it 12 o'clock last night before I went to bed. I checked it at 7 o'clock this morning and 9 o'clock this morning before I went out to change the money round. And then obviously I checked again when I clicked that button on my mobile phone to buy the bloody thing. 12 people watching it, and you snooze you lose, it's mine. Sod on all of you, I wouldn't change it for anything, it's absolutely awesome. See you next time, DC, take care, cheers.